homesteading to prepping to common horse sense, we are College Hill Farm. Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, it's getting warm weather, getting a lot warmer. Time to plant peppers. Peppers like the heat, so let's get these in. Now this is a sweet banana pepper that we grow. There's a little difference between planting banana peppers and planting tomatoes. Let me explain a little. Now if you look at this pepper plant, okay, there are no little hairs along this stalk. If I showed you a tomato plant, there'd be little hairs all the way up through here. Well, with these pepper plants, it's not that way. They don't have those little hairs on them. So it doesn't pay to plant any deeper. You'll notice there's some little bottom leaves on here. Now, if I was going to plant and cover those leaves up, I would take them off. But it doesn't hurt the plant to add a little extra to it, but it just doesn't help the plant either at all. So I try and plant my peppers at this level and not go above, say, right there, an inch above. So these are sweet banana peppers, and let's get them in the ground. But using the pipe planter, you have to be careful about how deep you're going to put them, and I'll show you. Come on over and let's have a look. I want to space these far enough apart so that I can plow through here with my tractor. So these pepper plants, like I say, you don't want to plant them too deep. So you don't want to kick your pipe in deep. You just want it to scrape the surface. Okay, that's all you want. You don't want to kick it deep enough to stand up on its own. See, and that pepper plant, I'm just barely covering above the black mulch that it's grown in. Now, let's take another example. Let's do another one. Now, peppers, unlike tomatoes, don't have to be, I use these big heirloom tomatoes. Now, Romas, I plant them a foot apart. But these peppers, they'll make a pretty good plant, but not that big. So if you plant them a foot apart, you're probably doing just fine. So you want to wet your plants really well. Just soak that little, well, can you see it? Yeah. You want to soak that black mulch. And see it? It's right there on the top of the ground. And when I cover up, I'm not going to go much deeper than it already is. And I put these 12 to 18 inches apart. I just do the best I can. I need to start back here, put one right here. Now, will I water these? The truth is that I have soaked these really, really well. Now, tonight it's supposed to rain, but there's only like a 40% chance. So if it doesn't rain, I'll come out early in the morning and water these just a little bit. But tomorrow, we've got a 60% chance of rain in the afternoon. I love Weather Nation. So I'm going to get at planting these and get them in the ground. They're fertilized pretty much like tomatoes. So I've got 48 of these sweet banana peppers. What do we do with those? Well, we can them, we freeze them, we mix them in with red and yellow and orange bell peppers and green ones, and make stir-fry vegetables. We roast them. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with peppers. So I'm going to go ahead and get these planted, and then we'll talk. Okay, the peppers are in. If you'll notice, you can look right down through there, right over my shoulder here. You'll notice they don't go all the way to the end of the row. Well, 18 inches or a foot, 48 peppers, only going to go about 75 feet. So there's about 25 foot a row on out through there, because remember, I plant 100-foot rows. Well, I don't let anything in my garden go to waste. I was thinking about it the whole time I was putting those in, and I think I bought some peanuts. Last year I tried peanuts, but I got sick and the weeds took it, and there's nothing I could do about it. But this year I went ahead and bought some Virginia peanuts, and I'm going to plant peanuts on out the end of that row. I didn't buy enough to do a lot, but I bought enough to get seed back. That was the purpose, so that I would have seed for next year if they did good and I like to fool with them. So I've got to fertilize these. You can go back and see our video about how to fertilize. I'll put the link right here. There's a link on there to a page we have on our Facebook page. You can look at it, and it tells you how much fertilizer to give and how to do it. If it's 10 10 10, 12 12 12, 25 10, you know, all that. So now, if you like this kind of stuff, this homestead and do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on to the channel and subscribe. If you hit the little bell, it'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload every Sunday. And now, with that being said, it's time for me to get on to the next thing.